Alrighty, whoa, good evening everyone. We are in a bit of a scramble mode here on this Friday night. We had some big storms just end about 20 minutes ago. And I was holding out because I was going to see if I could make it out here and get things set up in time. And we made it. We have the fire going. It is, it's a little smoky though. I'm burning off some slash. So hang on, let me just adjust this. Oh, there we go. All right, so welcome to Friday Night Live. If you are in the west central Wisconsin, northwest Wisconsin, you may have experienced the big storms that came through about an hour ago. But we are here, we are live, and glad you're tuning in, glad you're kicking off your weekend with us. So raise up those cups. Yes, tonight is a red solo cup night. And yeah, let's get the weekend started. Cheers. I did not want to have 2 weeks in a row of being inside. And it looked like it was going to be. And then, like I said, at the last minute, it stopped raining. I could see clear skies behind the storm. Ran out here, scrambled, get a fire going, and get everything set up. And yeah, I don't know if where everyone's at, if you were experiencing any storms in Wisconsin. Hopefully, if you're out east, I saw that it was still pretty hot out there. It was hot here again today, but now it is cooling off very nicely. Outdoors with Larry and Robin. How you doing? There's Timon. Mountaintop Outdoors. I think you guys were still out in the wood yard. I saw in your message. So yeah. Oh, and there, Tim and Old Saws. How are you doing, Ralph Carnegie? Larry in Central Illinois. Good evening. And yes, Donald Slate. He sent me some info on getting tickets for Boonville. I will have a link in this description of the live stream after it ends and posts, and then I'll also be making a couple posts. I'll probably have it in my video on Sunday as well, but there is a link that is available where you can get your tickets if you are going to Boonville, which is, what is it now? 2 weeks? 2 weeks away? Is that right? Yeah. No. Well, yeah, 2 more weeks. I don't know. All I know is I did check with the Fairfield Inn in Utica, which is where we will be having the live stream. They do have the high-speed tier internet available, so that is a good sign. However, I was not able to connect with the manager just yet to make sure everything's okay. But they do have an outdoor patio. So hopefully, weather permitting, we can be outside. And then we don't have to worry too much. Hey, Skidder Kev! What's going on, man? How's it going up there in Canada? No, tickets to the Boonville show. Dick, old guy Firewood. Good evening. Happy Friday. Richard Healy. How's it going? Hey, there's Mark. Just booked his room. So apparently there's a few rooms available yet in Utica for the Boonville show. Uh-oh. Dogs are already barking. Woodruff Woods. It is going to be great to see you once again. Hang out. Bill Irwin, good evening. Log Cabin Firewood. Where were you at? I saw something in the pre-show you were saying was still hot or something. Hopefully you're cooling off. And you're staying hydrated with all those supplements you're taking. Frickin' Jeep. 102. What is this? You were going 102 on the road coming home? just so you could make it to Friday Night Live? Wow, that's something. You shouldn't put yourself at risk like that though, just to, we'll still be here for an hour. You didn't need to hurry home. I'm getting the eye roll down there. Even though I can't see it, I know I'm getting it. North Carolina at the moment. And there, across the pond, is the mystery gardener. Good evening, Daniel Atkins. How are you doing out there on the West Coast? Oh, you're on Oak Island. Are you looking to solve the curse? Finding the gold? I don't know, Woodruff, if you need to get the tickets in advance. I think if you do get them in advance, they are a little bit cheaper. So, you want to save a few bucks? You might want to get them, and I think you can just get them right online. But yeah, I think there's also a discounted rate if you buy like the weekend. I think there was a weekend or a whole show pass. I don't know. I'll have the link, or if any of the moderators want to take a little time to look it up online and throw the link in the chat, that'll work as well. But yeah, I think if you get them ahead of time, you save a couple bucks. I don't remember what they are otherwise. I don't know. I should have had all that information ready, but again, just scrambling to get things ready here tonight. Frickin' Jeep said he was driving fast to get to the show, to get here, hoping that you would be on. But she's, yeah, you. She just got back from a hiking adventure in Colorado. So she's resting and recovering from however many miles. She hiked up to 14,000 feet. 14,000 feet, 17 miles a day. And that is why I stayed home. That is why I stayed here and she went out there. Mr. Scheib. I don't know if you guys saw Scheib's video the other day when he didn't finish bucking up all the logs that he was hoping to. And I think I'm partially responsible for that. Because I called him, I think it was that night, I called him while he was filming, and then I may have delayed him from being able to finish getting everything done that evening. But I don't know, Shive, if that was the night or not, but I know the one night I called him and he interrupted his evening of working out in the wood yard. So if you watched his video, if you haven't, go check it out. Although I guess I kind of gave you the spoiler alert. But he wanted to get all these logs bucked up, and then he said, I think I interrupted him. Maybe not, though. Hey, we have a coin that just fell in the cup. Right over there. So that means if you are new here, if we get a coin in the cup, we raise up our cups. In this one, where is that? Arnie! Our good friend Arnie. Thank you very much. Cheers. Ooh. That mixer is tasting good tonight. Larry, over on Facebook. I do not. I have not. Other than down on the farm, Woodhound Senior has a gator, but we don't do any trail riding really. I know it's pretty popular, like northern Wisconsin. They have quite a few, I think you can rent and like guided trail rides through all kinds of stuff. But I have not been side-by-side trail riding up here, other than on the farm. WD-30 Adventures is checking in on his phone. John Edwards, how are you doing? TC Outdoors, good evening. Just catching a few names flying by. If you are new here, or if you're not, if you're coming back, you know the drill. If you have a question, put a little Q in front of it, so as the chat is flying by, I can kind of filter those out. I might not get to it right away, but it does help me see the message, and then I know it's for me, like this right here. Patty and Jeffrey, Mountaintop Outdoors, were out there picking cucumbers this evening, and I believe they picked like 107 cucumbers, and don't stop if you see a boy playing the banjo. Yes, if you're in northern Wisconsin, that is not, you don't want to do that. But yeah, 107 cucumbers. I don't know how many cucumbers you have planted, but that seems, although this is getting to be kind of like peak season, I think, for the cucumbers and the pickles. I don't know, I'm not the green thumb. John Edwards stacked a cord of hardwood and started cleaning up to start the cherry stack. Oh. Was it in the heat? Were you stacking that wood in the heat? Because let me tell you, this past week, yesterday, I didn't get anything done. The day before, same thing. Too hot, too muggy, too just crappy. Just crappy out. I didn't get, well, I had to refill the entire roadside stand this afternoon after work. And broke out in a heavy sweat before I even moved one piece of wood. Woodruff Woods, for those buying logs. How? Jeez! What the heck is going on? For those buying logs, how many cord on a triaxle? Whew. I don't know. I think it's around the 10, 8 to 10. I don't know. 8 to 10 is my guess. But that's just a guess. Could be more, could be less. As Captain Obvious states. 5.5. Nick Pixel, how are you doing, my friend? Good evening. Oh boy. Neighbor Doug, what's different with your hair? Or more tan or something? Not sure what it is, but you look handsome tonight. And obviously you started drinking a lot earlier than I did. Neighbor Doug, what eye customs? I think last week I said that you should make a trip out to Wisconsin, but maybe you should hold off on that. I'll come see you at some point. Just stay in Pennsylvania. I don't know what it is. Just one of those. Maybe it's the lighting. I don't know. But thank you. You know I'm just joking with you. Oh boy. We're going to have to bring the ladies out for this guy. Is it really only 6 cords in a triaxle? I thought it was more than that. Like that's what. Why? Maybe I'm thinking of a different truck. But anyway, let's bring out the ladies. Let's get a little music going here for our good friend and I don't know what is you're not off grid, next grid or side grid homesteader, Mr. Nick Pixel. Thank you very much. Cheers. I don't know if you're making it up to Boonville, but I know you're going to be at Bunyan, so it is going to be good to see you again as well. Yeah, I do need a haircut. My hair is a little longer. Here we go. Ben Dover. He's he's gonna start drinking right now. Well, Ben Dover. Old guy Firewood. Yeah, I started this about 2 months ago. So in another couple weeks, look out. Oh, I think we should. I don't know. I don't know how you guys like Brad. You guys with the beards, man, in this weather. I would not be able to do that. You can throw a couple of those pieces that are around the outside on the fire. You want to try warm it up. Get it going a little bit. Hey, we have another coin in the cup from Mr. Woodruff Woods. Thank you very much. Raise up your cups, everyone. Cheers. Woo! What was that? Jeremiah, outdoors in the 608. Are you getting any storms down there? I don't know if they came down that far, but I saw on Facebook that you were, well, you weren't splitting because it was like 100 degrees down there. Yeah, that is not any weather to be out in the wood yard. Oh, Woodruff Woods is throwing another coin down there in the cup. Cheers. Thank you. Yes, Boonville is August 18th, 19th, and 20th, I believe. The coin thing is through YouTube. So if you're watching on Facebook, there isn't a way to drop a coin. They don't have. Facebook doesn't allow you to integrate the same gimmick that does that with YouTube. I don't know why. But yeah, it's a YouTube only thing. Todd's outside again. Happy Friday, my friend. What is I don't know. I think I missed something, but now I see. Yeah, that's the only thing on Facebook you can watch on. I stream to Facebook and YouTube, but YouTube is the only one that connects with this the little thing over there for a super chat. Franklin Outdoors, good evening. How you doing? Do you sell bulk firewood or just through the roadside stand? If both, which do you think is more beneficial or profitable? I shouldn't say only. There's a few. I have about a handful, less than a handful, of people that I do deliver like a truckload to every now and then. But for me, it's just the roadside stands more beneficial, I guess. I don't know if it's more profitable. Obviously, I do sell the lower quantity for more. So, I don't know. It all depends. Your location, your market. But for me, I'm happy with just the roadside stand. I don't, but I do have, like I said, I do have a few people I deliver to, but I'd rather sell out of the roadside stand because I have a higher markup. More money, more problems. Like running out of wood, though. Hey, look at this. Arnie was wondering about the ladies. We are going to bring him out. Mr. Andrew Easton is stopping by to wish us all a happy Friday. Thank you very much. Cheers, my friend. I got to take a big sip for that one. If you guys didn't see his video the other day, they are going to be shutting down for a couple weeks. Beginning, I think the first 2 weeks of August. So if you have any questions or looking to call Easton Made Log Splitters, they will not be around. FYI. Mandatory shutdown. Which is pretty cool. I wish where I work did that. Like, we're shutting down for 2 weeks. You have to take a break. You have to go out and recharge, refresh. Instead of just, you get time off, but it'd be nice if you get your own time off and then there's like mandatory shutdown. And I think there'll be, August 14th they open back up. So that'll be the week of the Boonville show. Somebody asked a question back here. Old guy Firewood was laughing at One Eye Customs. What did he have to say? This is what happens when I fall behind on the chat. Somebody asked about where I get the wood that I split. It's either from, I cleared out the wood yard, took down 5 or 6 trees last fall. So I have a bunch of that. My neighbors had a couple of trees come down, and then everything else is just brought over here by Rick, the urban logger, tree service. He brings it over and drops it off. So I don't get triaxle loads of logs. I don't buy logs. In the 4 years that I have, a little over 4 years that I have been selling, I've only bought 1 load of logs, and that was before I even started selling, I bought a load of logs, and my plan was to sell half and keep half for myself to pay for the cost of the logs. And then after that, I just started networking with local tree service companies, and then I eventually met Rick, and that was it. He is keeping me well supplied. I've even been turning him away until I get caught up with everything back there. All right, I'm going to just quick. Oh, yeah, we need to. Well, hang on. You know what? I'm going to go. How many bags are in one of your slots? 4 bags fit in a slot, but then there's a little extra room left over. So about 4 bags. Or more than 4 bags, but 4 bags fit in there nice. Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna grab. I had the Ultratech trailer sitting over here, full of a bunch of slash, but it got about 3 inches of rain on it last night, and then about another 1.5 inches of rain tonight. So it's a little damp.
I was just gonna ask you if you wanted to put some on.
I'm gonna grab some here, and then we're gonna refill at the bottom of the yard. So hold tight. We'll see if the slash, how well it burns, even though it's soaking wet. All right. And now for the little extra go-go. We'll see how that goes. Might take a little bit to take off. But, all right. I need to refill. Oh, I see there was just a bomb dropped. Got it. Where are we at? Who did? Woodruff Woods. We're gonna bring out the ladies again for the bomb being dropped. I have company and being told I am being rude. All right, Woodruff. Well, thank you very much. Go enjoy your evening and have a great weekend, my friend. Cheers. This is where you get yourself some AirPods or AirBuds. What are they? AirBuds. And just put it on your phone. And then you can kind of tune in. Just have one ear in so you can hear. You're kind of there, but you're multi viewing.
Is that what you do?
Not really multitasking, just I don't know what the word would be. Split attention. You're dividing your attention. Oh. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm hoping this hot weather and humidity is done. I'm hoping that I don't mind if it still gets warm. Just don't get so hot and humid.
For what, the summer?
Yeah.
You are out of your mind. I think it's done.
Selective hearing. That's what it is, Shibe. Um, Daniel Atkins, what is in all your fire pits tonight? He has maple, oak, and fir slash and chunks. Yeah, I've got
No.
we've got, I don't even know. I think there's some pine, some maple, some elm, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff being burned up. And like I said, I had this trailer sitting out here since, well, last week it got rained on. And then it got, this stuff has been rained on, I think, 3 or 4 times. And yesterday, like I said, I think we got around almost 3 inches of rain. The pool, it reached its overflow mark, and I was just going to leave it, and then it started raining really hard tonight again, so I had to run out here and pump water out of it because it was too full. And it was yeah, so we have gotten a lot of rain. Now, then I was like worried this wood wasn't even going to burn. It was so wet. But it's not too bad. It's a little smoky. Not quite taken off, probably as it would if it was completely dry. Saw Surgeon! How's it going? And we got another Richard Healy. Do you have any plans? Oh, for when you hit 50K. Well, thank you very much for the super chat. Cheers. I wasn't thinking too much about this because in the back, like, I don't know, a while ago, I was thinking I could maybe hit the 50K by this end of September. So I was gonna, because that's when I turned 50. I was gonna 50 by 50. Yes, I know for those of you watching right now who may have fallen off your chair, I am 50 years old. I know I only look 30, maybe mid-30s, but I will be 50 in September. So I was going to say, I was like, oh, if I could hit 50 by 50, that'd kind of be cool. And now I might do it. So I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. It's like what I need to do, but yeah, it's, I'm definitely going to have to do something. But I've got some stuff planned for Boonville. And then if that happens in September, and then I got some stuff planned for Bunyan. So it could be a pretty crazy the next couple months. Yes, I am burning pine, Daniel Atkins. I am not worried about it. Let's see here. What was that? Who can I use to get hats made? Ooh. That is I don't know. It depends. Look into some places I know have like minimum orders and stuff. So you just have to like, you might end up having to get more than you want to get a good deal. I don't know. I thought about getting hats made, but I never wear hats. So I never did it. But maybe I should. Maybe I should look into that. Carnus makes stuff. Look 30, but my wife says I act like I'm 12. Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't even touch on how old I act. Nowhere near Nowhere near my age. Happy camper, pine is bad. Pine is fine. Pine is some of the best campfire and recreational firewood out there. It is definitely in the maybe the top 3 for me. I mean, it crackles, it pops, it's got great flame. You have to season it, obviously. But yeah. Oh, frickin' Jeep, my pink hat is, I've got that up in the office displayed. It's kind of like the Van Dusen axes. Like that pink hat is a wall hanger. You can't wear that thing. It's too nice to be seen and be used and risk getting it dirty, getting like a sweat stain on it. You know, I wouldn't want to do that. So yeah, that thing is sitting up on the shelf, proudly displayed. I ain't taking that out and streeting it around. Oh my. Let me see here. Oh, this has been a question that's popped up quite a bit in the comments as well. And I will be having an update on this soon. Where it's at, where it's been, what's going on. And even, well, I'll have an update soon. Bucking, we call pine the Russian roulette of firewood. Yeah, that is true. It does like to snap, crackle, and pop, shoot out some embers. Hey, where are you going? I need you to do something quick. The piece of wood that's sitting up on the side of the fire pit is caught on fire. Can you push that in? Oh, perfect.
Can I put them all in?
If you want, sure.
Oh, wait.
Now the fire is going pretty good. All right. Let's see. Walcott Family Works? Are you heading out? The 37D is being used for real wood splitting. Oh, ooh. I don't know. It's it'll be back shortly. And it will be back and better than ever. There is my little spoiler alert, or spoiler hint. Oh, I don't have the Swedish candle up here. I've got that. Yeah, she wouldn't be able to find it. I'm gonna save that for well, I've got one that's like 3 feet tall. Hopefully this fall, or maybe even sometime, yeah, this fall when it kind of cools off and we can get the fire going a little bigger. Sometimes if that thing gets, I'm not that far from it. So if the fire gets too big, it gets a little too hot on the front of my laptop. In fact, Arnie, have a good weekend. Have to go. Thanks to the host. Cheers to the cheddars. When I win, I will subscribe again. Oh, but what if you need to be subscribed to win? Ho, ho, ho. Then what? Oh, that is always a good time. That is always fun. Michael Finn, any chance you could talk about sharpening chains? I use the 2-in-1 sharpener from Steel, a Steel 2-in-1. I think there's a couple other knockoff 2-in-1s out there. So that's like the little handheld thing that you can, it sharpens both your tooth and it files off your raker at the same time. And it has depth gauges that rest on the other sets of teeth to kind of guide it. So I use the 2-in-1. I've tried using just a single like hand file, and I don't get a chance too often, but I've been trying to learn to just hand file without the 2-in-1. But it doesn't always go that good, and I feel like I mess it up more than I do more damage than I do good. So I use the 2-in-1. I will, if I like run it into the dirt, or if I hit a nail or a rock or something, I will take it into the local Steel dealership, and I think it's like $7 or $8. They sharpen the chains. So, every now and then I'll take a chain or two in, but I just use that 2-in-1. The other thing I do is I have the chain locker. If you haven't heard of the chain locker, look it up. But I have I think I have 6 or 8 chains. And I know that everyone is like, oh, it doesn't take that long to touch up your chain. I don't know why you change it. But for me, if I'm bucking and I feel that the chain is losing its edge, I'll just take a sharp chain out of my chain locker, put the other one in the other chain locker, and then if I get to a point sometime when I have free time or like a rainy day, I'll take the chain locker with all the dull chains, and then I'll sharpen all them up. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that's such like a. I did this video on that once, and boy, that was a hot topic. Like people just could not comprehend swapping out your chain instead of touching it back up. And for me, that's, I don't know. For me, it's easier to just swap the chain, keep going. The saw surgeon. Oh, what did you say, saw surgeon? I just missed that. Try alternating 2-in-1, then hand file next. Yeah, I should do that more. Oh, the Dremel. Yep, a lot of people use that. So yeah, that's what I do. 2-in-1, and if the chain is like lost its edge where I feel it's beyond recovery for me, I'll take it in, get it sharpened, and then if I'm bucking stuff up, I just swap out chains. It'd be different if, obviously, every situation's different. For me, I'm never like, I don't need to I'm not like falling trees out in the forest where I need to run my saw all day long. Like I might buck logs up for, I don't know, an hour or two, even less. So generally, if I start bucking with the new chain and it loses its edge, I'll just stop for the day. Oh. Oh. No doubt about it. I like how you use the word slide. Slide that in there. I'm going to get that scheduled. I might even live stream it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Would anybody be interested in a live stream? Friday Night Live, 50-year health screening. Oh. There's a 20-second, I think there's like a 20-second delay, so I always got to wait. Yeah, Oak Mountain Acots, that's the other thing. A lot of people have multiple saws, so you run one saw, you run one saw. If that loses its edge, grab another saw, keep on bucking. Have you ever ran the Easton Made Ultra? I have not. I have not run the Ultra. I've run the Axis. Oh. The shoe ain't what's missing. The boot. I think there's a boot up there. But yeah, we'd have to find that. Oh, only time I've changed a chain is when I caught a piece of steel. Yeah. And that's when you deal with tree service wood from a city, mostly city removals. Like the chances of finding a nail in a tree are pretty good. Trust me. It happens a lot. More than you would think. I don't know what happened, but everyone just left. And now the fire is slowly dying. It's like buying ink for a printer. Just throw this out. Yeah, did you guys see Ohio Woodburner when he changed the chain on the Yappa and he just tossed it in the trash? And then his battery on his DeWalt saw ran out, so he tossed that away. Yeah. Just run the chain till it's dull and throw it away. Shibe, I know. I always end up having my fire attendant leave when the fire needs attending. Frick and Jeep. Have you ever thought about a Woodhound directory with phone numbers and addresses? And are others interested in something of this nature? Oh, that's not a bad idea. Well, I don't know. Sometimes people don't like their contact info being out there. But that is not a bad idea. Maybe I could put something together where it would only be, if you put your information on it, that's the only way that you could see others. So that other people just going to go and get, I don't know. Mountaintop Outdoors. Have a good weekend. Yeah, you need to go recharge. Being out in the heat, picking all those cucumbers. Cool off, kick back and relax. All right, I'm gonna gear up for a little overtime. Oak Mountain Acots, have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by every Friday right here. Come on back next week. I'm gonna throw a handful of slash on the fire for Shibe. So hang on 1 second. That stuff is gonna smoke. God, it's just soaking wet. Just soaking wet. All right. Make it 2. Well, we'll see how this goes. If this stuff gets going a little bit, I'll put some more on, but I just don't want to smother it. Obi! How are you doing? John Edwards, have a good night. Hey, there's the hard-working man. How is it going? And Rachel's in here. I think I'm way behind on this. Hang on. One of my chat windows is caught up. The other one is not. Tim Stout. Who else is in here that I might have missed? If we have if you pay the keeper, if you pay your keep the fire burning person better, well, in order to be paid more, one should prove they deserve a higher pay. And on nights like tonight, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, if we were to give a performance review on keeping the fire managed, yes, I should get a tarp for the trailer, but it's it depends. Like, I loaded it up, brought it out here, thought it would be gone, thought I would empty it out the next day. And there she is. She's back. Everyone was asking why the fire was so low. I threw some stuff on there. I had to do your job. and mine. It ain't easy, I tell you. Yeah, that stuff, I don't know if that's going to take up very good. It is wet. Oh, what was I? God, there was something else. Oh, Oh, there was a question. I can't get my 572 XP to start. Any suggestions? And there's your answer. There is the simple solution. Oh, that's good when uh-oh, what are they looking at? There might be a deer. Oh yeah, where was I missed that one? Where? Let me go back. Oh yeah. Question answered. Problem solved. Solution. The only saw you'll ever need. Roger, over on Facebook. Yeah, last weekend was not good, but it did rain all weekend. This weekend, today, I had the stand completely emptied out. And so hopefully that's a good way to kick off the weekend. But I'm not sure if it'll, yeah, the heat definitely plays a big part in it. You know, if it's 90 degrees and humid, yeah, nobody wants to be sitting out by a fire. Ontario Firewood Resource, Anthony, how you doing? Oh. We have coins falling from the Wild Man, the Pennsylvania Wild Man, Mr. Scheib. All right, everyone grab those cups. Raise them up. That includes you out there. Cheers.
Cheers?
It's yes.
Cheers.
Woo! Mm-hmm. Oh, the other thing. What was I talking about earlier? God, something I don't know. Anyway, I put out I've been getting a lot of. I don't know. For those of you that are on Facebook, I have a reel, which is like a shorts on YouTube, of Amanda and I filling the Wolf Ridge bagger. And it's fascinating to me how many comments I have gotten on, number one, people don't understand. They all think that it would be easier and faster to just put the wood directly into the bag. And then the other thing is that a lot of people are really upset over the fact that I am ripping people off. And like it's just a crime that I am robbing people of their money by putting firewood in a bag and selling it instead of, I don't know, people buying it by the cord or whatnot. But yeah, it's crazy. Like all the comments of, why don't you just put the wood right in the bag? Why are you putting it in that metal thing first? It would be a lot quicker if you threw it in the bag. And it's kind of like one of those cases where, what is it? How does it go? Tell me you've never bagged firewood without telling me you've never bagged firewood. And yeah, today it was more loose stacks than bags. But for the most part, I would say for the year so far, year to date, way more bags than loose stacks. Larry Lewis in Syracuse, New York. I will be flying into your city in 2.5 weeks. What are you laughing at? I don't know if she's laughing at me or something she's watching. Oh, Buck and Firewood. What? If you have the 500i, why are you even trying to start your Husqvarna? Just that's probably why it won't start, because it's intimidated. Oh, and there was a, and we are in overtime. Holy smokes! We're gonna bring out the ladies for Shibe right here. Dropping the bomb. Cheers! Thank you very much, Shibe. Robert. This is, I need a first log splitter to use for outdoor firewood burning at home, not heating home with wood. I am trying to use an axe. Yeah, don't do that anymore. But it takes so much energy, especially if it depends on if you're splitting something gnarly. Unless you're swinging a Van Dusen axe, which, if you were at the Boonville Friday Night live stream, or I'm not sure where we're going to do the giveaway, but if you're at the Boonville show, you will have a chance to win a Van Dusen axe. If you don't win one, you'll have a chance to get one from Mr. Van Dusen himself. But a first-time log splitter, I'm not even sure. I know, what is it, County Line? Yard Works, I think, is another one. Or Yard Max, County Line, or I don't know. There's a bunch of them from like the big box store, like your Home Depots, your Harbor Freight. Maybe, I'm not sure. Or just look for one like used Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. But if you're only splitting for like outdoor fire pit use, and depending on where you're getting your wood from, I mean, you can also be, somewhat selective. So, just get the wood that's 6-8 inches, split it in half. Don't try splitting big 26-inch rounds of maple. But yeah, they are, like Len right there said, they all are pretty much the same. And they all will get the job done. So yeah, there was, if you didn't catch it, the little reminder. He does have 26-inch rounds of maple. Oh, well, hopefully it's not like the twisted silver maple where it like twist the grayness. That stuff is, if you're trying to split that with an axe, I understand why you're looking for a splitter. And the other thing too is, just, you don't have to, if you're not worried about your size consistency, just split it down as best you can. Save the big knotty inner chunks for once you get your fire going, and throw it on. Yeah, if you're splitting gnarly maple, big rounds, yeah, with an axe, that those would be a challenge. But again, back to the whole Boonville show. We will be giving away a Van Dusen axe. I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, I think I'll probably do it at the live stream, maybe. I don't know. I have a lot of stuff to figure out. It's going to be one of those things where if you're there, you'll find like we'll do it. It's not going to be something that you can win if you're not present to win. And that's kind of how I like kind of how I roll anyway. Just spontaneous happenings. You never know. Who was Carl Lewis, the man with the plan? Have a good weekend. And yeah, the whole like I said, I did confirm with the hotel, the Fairfield Inn. For those wondering, I think that's where quite a few people on here. That's where I'm staying. If you're looking for a place to stay and hang out with us, we will be at the Fairfield Inn in Utica. And I did confirm they do have the higher speed internet available. So that's good because then I know I'll be able to hopefully, stream for sure, and hopefully do the dual streaming to both. If I am, what is that? If I am a present, no, you have to be there. There will be no, you have to be there to win. So there'll also be just like, I got some random things that are going to be, I'm going to have available with me throughout the day, like on Friday and Saturday, and certain things like it'll be a good time. It's going to be fun. And where are we at in the OT? God, I kind of had this. Maybe neighbor Doug was talking about this. I kind of had this light on. I did have my light settings were changed a little bit. What is, all right, hang on. What is, Fairfield Inn is sold out. Oh, well, somebody just said they got a room there a little while ago. Oh, well. So maybe from the time we started until right now, Fairfield Inn just... Mando just went after the little boss man. So there you go. If you were planning to come to Boonville and stay at the... Well, you don't have to stay, though, at the Fairfield Inn. You can stop over Friday night. It will be at... What'll be 9? It'll be 9 o'clock Friday night, right? Yeah, 8 Central is when I normally start, so that'll be 9 Eastern. But we'll probably be hanging out for a good part of the evening before that. So if you are staying somewhere else in Utica, stop on over to the Fairfield Inn. And hopefully we'll be out on the patio hanging out. And then we'll see what happens. If things are getting too out of control, I might just have to like, what?
Hi.
Oh, you want to say hi? Oh, you gonna jump in?
No. I'm not.
You're not.
Mm-mm.
But if you are, what was I just saying? Oh, if things are getting a little too crazy in the pre-show, then I might have to just fade away for a little bit. Do the live stream from back in my room and then come back out afterwards. Oh, Shibe just gave a... Here. Come over here. Go this way. Shibe just dropped a coin, so you know what that means?
I think his coin might... Oh, never mind. What does that mean? A woo?
Yes, you have to give a woo.
Woo!
Mr. Van Dusen will have access to purchase at Boonville as well. So, like I said, if you don't win one, he's going to have a bunch of them there to pick one up. Thank you, Shibe. Okay, now I'll give the woo.
Woo!
What is James Bunyan was meaning Bunyan? Oh, he meant at Bunyan. Oh, the Fairfield in Cambridge. Okay.
Wait, someone said hi, person.
Yeah, that was Little Boss Man, and then Woodhound Senior, Grandma and Grandpa said hello. So James was meaning the Fairfield Inn in Cambridge.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing down there? I'm not... Oh, watch out for that. I'm not too worried about that now that I know it wasn't... I'm just worried about if the volume gets too high and the hotel says, shut it down. Jim just got in. Troy French, have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. There you go. Yeah, let's get you down. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not too worried about. The only thing because that is the one thing. Whoever I talked to, it wasn't the manager. I'm supposed to call back, and she was out this whole week, so I got to call next week. But they said that the only thing that would be of any concern would be the fact that if doing the live stream would disrupt any guests at the hotel. And I said, well, I think a lot of the people will probably be staying in the hotel. So, no need to be overly concerned. But if we're outside, that makes a big difference. And it also depends on, just how the lobby is set up. Like the Fairfield Inn in Cambridge used to have a bar in it. So that had like a perfect spot to hang out and have the live stream from. So we'll see. Whatever happens, happens. One way or the other, we will have a good time. And if you're not able to make it to Boonville, you can tune in here on Friday night. And depending on the cell service, the 5G coverage in Boonville, New York, depending on that, how good that is, there might be a few spontaneous live streams on Friday afternoon, Saturday afternoon from me or Shibe or Hardworking Man or whoever else is there. Who knows who will be going live? We might all go live at the same time. Anything is possible. When the Woodhounds gather, you never know what's going to happen. And don't forget, on Saturday, you will be able to meet the amazing Amanda. She will be on site all day long.
What?
Bouncing around, maybe mostly over at the Easton Maid booth. Who knows? But you will be. Oh, it's true. So, So if you stop out to, like I said, I'm not sure exactly where we'll be different parts of the day on Saturday, but she'll also be at the Friday night live stream. So Friday night at the live stream or Saturday at the Boonville show. Frank, good evening, Frank. Slick Willie. Hey, when did you get in here? My goodness. Maybe we'll even have to start, now that I'm thinking about this, if we have a good enough setup, maybe I'll start the live stream early. And we'll do like a extended version. I'll like just set the camera up and just let it take in the shenanigans for like an extended early pre-show, pre-game for like maybe a half hour. And then by the time we hit 10 o'clock, we'll probably need to be getting off the air. Because who knows what will happen. Gringo Pines! Hey! Good evening! Yeah, I think hardworking man, I think that would be kind of cool. Like I said, I'll just set up. But the hot mic might get it might pick some stuff up. I'll have to turn the volume down. Because sometimes you never know. Audio, you can pick a lot of stuff up. Like if I can stand here and you can hear frogs in the spring chirping over there, you never know. All right, I think that's going to do it. I've got just enough left to finish up the live stream. And then I'm going to sit and relax by this fire that's almost going out. Oh. So, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Again, next week we're into August. The days are counting down to Boonville. Again, if you're planning on being there, I can't wait to see everyone. Some of you see you all again. Some of you see you for the first time. And yeah, with that, I think we're going to wrap things up. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by and kicking off your weekend. Moderators, appreciate you being here, keeping things in line. Super chatters, everybody who dropped a coin over here in the cup, thank you very much. And with that, let's raise them up one last time to the weekend. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Good night, everyone. Cheers.
I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, a heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt. been real bad.